Hello, all you bladers. Today we have the Battle of the Infinite Lock BEYS with Prime Apocalypse versus Regalia Genesis. Get this battle started and go right into the first round. Genesis is in the center, and Apocalypse comes with hard attacks, knocking Genesis into the side of the stadium, still attacking with everything it's got. There's that reboot, but it's lost a lot of stamina. Okay, next round. Big hits from Apocalypse. Nice knockout, but Genesis came right back in, deflecting Apocalypse's attacks, but that does not help with its stamina. Okay, charging up. There's the attacks, the nice attacks. Big jump. Genesis scrapes. And Apocalypse takes it. Big hit from Apocalypse. No. Double knockout. I'll take it. Okay, nice attacks from Apocalypse. Giving that nice rush launch flower pattern. But its attacks just aren't hard enough to knock Genesis out of it. Yep, Genesis. Genesis is in the center. And Apocalypse is ready to attack. Who will make the first move? Apocalypse knocks Genesis. So far, these battles are looking to be pretty fun. We've seen lots of knockouts. And we've seen a couple spin finishes. What a knockout, but Genesis came back in. And a knockout by Genesis this time. Big hits from Apocalypse, and both BEYS are in the center now. But Genesis stops spinning completely. Charging up for that nice attack and a knockout by Apocalypse. Okay, that reboot kicks in from Apocalypse and a burst finish. And Apocalypse still beats the driver. Nice attacks from Apocalypse, hanging to the side of the stadium. And an excellent knockout. It went all the way to the other side of the... Like, look at how much distance that is. Apocalypse is just bullying Genesis with these big hits. And again, Apocalypse thrashes Genesis around, but this time it's holding its ground. And Genesis takes it by a spin finish. Charging up for that big hit, and a big hit by Apocalypse, but it took more stamina out of Apocalypse than it did to Genesis. And Genesis takes it. Nice attack from Apocalypse, and what a knockout. Okay, here we go again. Apocalypse hitting Genesis, and Genesis is defending. Apocalypse's stamina is running low though, and Genesis takes this match. These matches are far off from each other. It's not like each match is super close. It's like one match, Apocalypse totally destroys Genesis, and then the other match, Genesis totally destroys Apocalypse. It's not like super close or anything. Battling BEYS defense and attack, especially with these wall shapes, it adds lots of big hits, and I like big hits. So, yep, knockout by Apocalypse. And Apocalypse comes in, attacking. Where's the attacks? Big hit from Apocalypse, knocking Genesis into the side, but Genesis deflects it, and Apocalypse is knocked out. There's that real Apocalypse, but Genesis's defense is too strong. Okay. Who is gonna take this one? There's that reboot by Apocalypse, but... no, Apocalypse. Gonna be our last battle in the Snake Pit Stadium. Then we're gonna switch over to the Starstorm Stadium, battle there for a couple rounds, and then we're gonna switch the drivers, which I actually haven't done in a long time. Okay, let's get ready for the Starstorm Stadium. With those little spikes around the edges, Apocalypse could be even more aggressive when it hits the spikes. Yep. Apocalypse. Hit the spikes, it became faster, I guess, sort of. Yeah, there it is, see? Every time it bounces back from the spikes. Or not really spikes, I guess it's little grooves on the edges of the stadium. Usually, oh, what a knockout. Okay, it's definitely a lot more rounds, so BEYS that are not like Apocalypse will usually just do a stalling flower pattern, like for example, the Volcanic Driver. In the Starstorm Stadium, when you're going around and doing a sort of stalling thing, you can't help but get the spikes. And knockout by Genesis, Apocalypse, nope, knockout by Genesis. The thing is, when you're going around in this stadium, you'll always bounce back from the spikes and come towards the center, which is nice in Starstorm. Another knockout, but Apocalypse comes back in and loses. Alright, so as you know, Genesis's driver is electric, and as you can tell by the flashing green light, if you can see it, it's turning on. Some of that reverse spin direction action. What will we see? Okay. And a knockout by Genesis. Big hits by Apocalypse, but Genesis's electric driver is definitely helping it right now. Oh, no, the scrapes. The scrapes. So seeing as its electric driver is on, and it does do the ultimate stalling technique, we might as well try it out in the Snake Pit Stadium. So, like I said, we're trying it out in the Snake Pit Stadium. Out, but they both came back in and Genesis takes it. Okay, this is the last battle with Genesis's electric driver on and with these BEYS in their original driver form. Ultimate dodging by Genesis. It's just not letting Apocalypse touch it. But yeah, after this battle we are going to switch the drivers. And Genesis going around, and there it is. So, as you can see, we're changing Hybrid into Ignition Dash, and we are changing Ultimate Reboot Dash into Destroy. Okay, Genesis with Ignition Dash, and there's Apocalypse with the Destroy driver. Big hit from both BEYS, and the Destroy driver's got a whole lot of LAD, so it's not done yet. What? That doesn't help it. So from now on, in these one-on-one battles, like for example this one, Apocalypse versus Genesis. Oh, nice knockout by Apocalypse, but Genesis did not stand a chance this time. So as I was saying, from now on in these one-on-one battles, when we change the drivers, we are going to do 10 rounds, and then we're going to end it off. So this is the third round. Okay, nice hit by Apocalypse, and Apocalypse takes it. Fourth round. Big hit by Apocalypse, but Genesis deflects. Alrighty, fifth round. Big hit by Apocalypse, coming back around and knocks Genesis out. Sixth round. Amazing speed by Apocalypse, but I'm not sure how speed is going to help it against a Bey like Genesis. So this is the 7th round. Big hit by Apocalypse, but Genesis comes back in from the side, and Apocalypse still takes it. Alright, 8th round. Knockout by Genesis. One hit is all it took. Knockout by Apocalypse. Genesis comes back in though. They're both scraping, but Apocalypse's Destroy Driver does not let it down. Okay, final round. We're going all in. A knockout by both Beys, but both of them come back in. First, Apocalypse knocks Genesis out, then Genesis knocks Apocalypse out. Who will take the final spin? And it will be Genesis. So, final summary of this video and my thoughts on the end of it. So, this was Apocalypse versus Genesis, and these Beys were a very close match. We got to see some very nice knockouts. We even got a burst by Apocalypse, who still beat the hybrid driver. And although these Beys were a very close match, each round, none of the Beys were close to each other. It's like Apocalypse won by a landslide, then Genesis won by a landslide. It wasn't like both of them were clashing, then Apocalypse won by like one spin, and then the next round they were both clashing, and Genesis won by like one spin. No, it's like each round a completely different Bey had the complete advantage. And I think it was a whole lot more exciting with these oval-shaped layers. It definitely adds some very needed big hits. I also like the reboot on Apocalypse. That was very fun to watch, although sometimes it didn't really work, and the big hybrid driver on Genesis definitely helped it with its defense. So yeah, this was a very exciting battle. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I certainly did. And yeah, so stay tuned for more epic battles, and until then, thank you for watching. So listen to Iger and subscribe, listen to Free and comment, listen to Louie and like, and until next time, keep on blading.